up?
Hey everybody!
Nice to see you all.
Hi!
Hello!
Hi. You might be wondering, what's with the shades? Is it Corey Hart in there? Hyro, explain
shades, because today is a very special day. Weather is changing. Finally, it's summer solstice. That means summer has started officially.
What does it also mean?
What does it also mean?
That the old gods will come back. I don't know.
I sort of meant the thing you said before about it being the longest day of the year.
Yeah, it's also the longest day in the year. Actually, I am from Spain, and in Spain this is a day where you go to the beach, you have these big fires, firecrackers, spend the night in the beach, having some drinks. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
I want to go to Spain.
Why aren't we doing that? Are any of you guys doing that? That sounds awesome. Is anyone from Spain over here?
Is anyone from Spain and going to the beach? La Playa, right?
La Playa. Yeah.
La Playa.
Vamos a la playa, a mí me gusta bailar.
Oh, that was amazing. Nice.
Happy solstice, everybody.
Sounds of fiesta. I remember that song from when I was like a teenager. So my friend was from Cuba and she always made us listen to it.
Alright.
Hey guys! Can I take these off
I'm going
now?
to take these off now.
Yeah, I can see anything, so yeah.
Yes, first day of summer. Woo! Pretty exciting. What up, my
Be more excited if we were in Spain.
Let's say hi to people.
Hi to people. Hi people. Hey. Hello, everyone.
Ow, Thousand Suns. Yeah, that's a good time for the shades.
Yeah. We should have thought of that.
It was intended. Absolutely.
Was it? Yeah, I was like, put these on. But yeah.
And there is an extra reason for that we'll see later. For wearing the shades.
It's true.
Okay,
very
lots
true.
of reasons.
Alright, so
Amazing.
hello to Techno Angel X. Hello to Zentar. Hi. Hello to Tamakula. Hello to K9 Stand. I'm going to say it that way. Hello to Sith Lord Dark Banner. Hello to Steel Dragon 96 and Scourge 1024 and Prime Time 1960. Yeah, whatever. Hello to Dirty Spot. Hello to Poppy Blaze. Hello to Blazed Giga B. Hello to Grim Weasel and Primus 77 BC. Hello to Josh Boss. 1015. Does that mean that you're my boss or that I'm? I don't know.
Well, he is now.
Yeah, I guess so. I just do what I'm told. That's it. Hello to Cage 1123. Hello to Ramhorn 12. Hello to Wowzes 7. Hi Night Jade. Hello Talata 23. A lot of people here today. Oh, thanks everybody. Thanks for showing up. Hello to Twitch Mike Glitch, which I hope we're not having one right now. Hello to Soaring Eagle 76.
That's a good name too.
Yeah.
Every time I read, I hear like the eagle like. It's amazing.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah. Who else
Hello,
we got?
hello also to Zachary Couture. What's going on? He's got his shades on. To Spinneret Alex and La Playa de los Robots. Yes. Lady Artist, how's it going? Optimus Pax. Jordan Crenshaw also got his shades on. Coltage Daliwa, we love you back. HF Adam C. We've got Garrett, Jan Zegers. We have Alexander Rose and Penguin and Grand Gavatron and Quang Prime. Howard Choi, what up, Howard? Ethan Weissman, what's up? Kevin Pham, Charles Denevelis, Ryan Pax, I say that already? I'm not sure, but hi. Dennis Lowe, who else? H Metal 96, Charles Denevelis, Tyler Turney, what's up? Cameron Moore. It's funny, I've seen the word Unicron spelled on Ryan and unicorn so far in the chat, so that's cool. That's pretty cool. Also, hello to Sunsu Psyops and what's that? Michael G. Ultimus Nubulus, Predacon Armada. Rocket with a little monkey, cute. And They're little emojis. If you were on YouTube, you would see them.
There is a request.
It's pretty cute, yeah.
Oh, I'm going over to YouTube. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
stay safe. Yeah. Cute.
Also, hello to Ian Clover, Amos Asher, and Ken Ho, and Prince Henry, and LaShawn Smith. What's up? Marshall Skowronek, and Andrew Tyler Mather, and Miguel Cotto, and Reggie T. Rollins also got shades on. Nice. Gino Capolo Rojas, did I say that already? Maybe? I'm not sure. Carl J. Wampler, Daniel Haynes, Matt Cup, hi. Eric Wood, Christian Cruz, Brian Frazier, and many others.
Lots
Frank
of people.
Wall. Yeah, lots of peeps. Nice to see you. Today, we are going to talk about, I don't have my shades for this.
Oh, okay. One more time.
1,000 Suns.
1,000 Suns.
Wow.
And then we'll also talk about, this is probably going to keep happening throughout the stream. It's that kind of day. Then we'll also take a look, of course, at, ooh, this is a good one as well, actually, Inferno!
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Bright from the fire.
That's right, new bots. New bots, we're talking new bots
Yes.
today. If you haven't heard about them, the Autobot one is Inferno.
That's correct.
Inferno. And
the
on
other one
the
is
Decepticon side, we have...
Rodimus Cronus.
That's right,
It's quite the
Rodimus
name.
Cron is coming to the Earth Wars, which is another reason for the sunglasses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, shades.
Should I just
And the
leave them
mustache.
on?
We should have shaved.
I did shave.
Perfect.
See, I'm on it. These guys are slacking.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
But yeah, if you haven't heard about our new bots, they are Inferno and Rodimus Unicromus, and we'll show you them today. You'll actually get to take a look at them
Correct.
in the showroom. There'll be things happening in the dialogues, which we will read out to you in our incredible acting style. I have my script. And we will also talk a little bit about the Solus Prime Core, which is coming up pretty soon. And so do we have some trivia?
We sure do have. You sure do. We sure do have some trivia. Nathan sent in some trivia as always, so that'll be exciting. And we might also have Nathan in soon to do a little bit of what was it, win, lose, draw? Nathan, did I get that right?
Oh, live in the studio?
Live in the studio.
Whoa.
Where it'll be like Pictionary but better.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I don't know when. Literally just saw that email before we started. So yeah, at some point Nathan will come in. Nathan will chat.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Questions. If
Yes,
you have something in
course.
mind, just pop it on the chat. We may catch it. You can repeat it on on caps 30 times, and maybe we'll read it.
Not 30 times. We'll try to catch it. We'll try to catch it.
Yeah.
All right. So what should we do first? We should do
Look at
the event.
Oh yeah.
1,000 suns. That way I can keep my
1,000
sunglasses on.
suns.
Now it feels bright without them. Also, I'm really sleepy today.
Yeah, just fall asleep.
Yeah, I'm
No
sleepy.
one will
See,
know.
now no one will know, and I'm just like,
Start snoring, you know.
I don't snore, Josh.
Well, you don't think that you do.
No, I really don't.
1,000 suns.
1,000 suns. Hello to Kronos. And, bye, Igert. Yes, you may peace out and play the game. That's fine. Ooh. Marcel Buza. Hello, everybody. Best greetings from always Germany to the Space Apes. Germany. Are you guys watching the World Cup? So Germany's my team, right? Because like German blood and whatnot. Yeah, they lost in their first game
Yeah, I
against
heard
Mexico.
that.
That was
It was
very sad.
quite the disappointment.
It sure was. Yeah, it kind of makes me less excited just for the rest of the tournament. I mean, they could still get it back, but it's like, oof. Although in the sweepstakes, because we do one here at work, I've got Belgium, and they killed it. So you know.
I watched the England match. I also watched that Iceland. What was it? Iceland.
Oh, Iceland.
And Argentina.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That was a really good match.
Who ended up winning in that one?
It was a tie. It was a
A lot
tie,
of draws.
which in a way was itself a victory for Iceland. Yeah.
Although Iceland did really well. When was it? Was it the last World Cup?
Oh, I don't remember.
Like, I don't mean they
See,
got
I
to the
wasn't-
end.
I was living in the United States then, and who knows?
You
In
guys
the
not
United
follow the
States.
World Cup at all?
No, in the U.S., nobody.
Really?
I bet people in the United States right now who are watching the stream are thinking, why are they talking about that? And what is it? And why is it important? Oh yeah, totally.
Are these
Really?
real countries?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Who lives there?
Is this a video game we're talking about?
But
No,
it's-
you guys know what the World Cup is. Please.
Let's see.
It's a big
Let's
thing.
see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Anyways.
Oh, I saw a question,
Whoa.
and the question was, thanks for wearing that shirt, Haro. No, that's not the question. The question is from GeoBlazer. Why is Swoop not renamed yet? Because we haven't pushed that to the game yet. I don't think. Is it? That's right. Is it?
It should be.
It should be.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, let me check. I will be
Okay.
checking there.
I was gonna check.
Sweet.
But it's either there. Well, it's there already. It's coming really soon.
Yeah. So the strings are there. The translations, if we had to translate the name, are there.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's on its way. It should be there today. If not, it will be next week for sure.
Yeah, and the same with the other Dinobot, Sludge.
Dirty Spot says, "Lol, we don't care over here. Is that a cup for the world? Oh, come on, come on. You know what? If you watched it, you might just enjoy it. Just saying." All right, everyone's zoned out anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like how I encourage
I
European
don't see it
people
here
to
yet.
watch March Madness because it's just good, you know.
All right. Okay, it's not translated yet. It's
Um,
not changed, switch. Yet.
Ah, hey Alvin, why am I
Okay.
in shades? Because Hyro made us. He said it was the summer solstice, and we're like, what? And he's like, it's the first day of summer. We're like, oh. And also, our event today is called 1,000 Suns. And there's another reason that Hyro hasn't revealed yet, which is going to come up in the dialogue.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
Sludge has appeared, but Strafe has not been changed to Swoop yet. So that's what we need to check.
That's weird. Okay.
All right, we'll double check that one. Thanks
Thank
everybody.
you, guys.
Thanks
Yeah.
everybody.
So funny, Joe. It is like, Deb, shh.
All right, gonna double check on that one. Yeah, but the other changes should be coming soon. One thing to note that just to tell you before I forget it is Breakneck and Smokescreen. There, I had this little indicator on their abilities when they could automatically snipe a target.
Oh,
that
yeah.
I told people about. We were testing out and we found some problems with it. That we didn't realize were in there. So I had to take that out for the moment. So hopefully that should come back in soon. I was working on it today and trying to figure it out, and man, it's complicated. So hopefully that'll get resolved. But I just wanted to tell you, because I promised that would be there, that it's not going to be there. Sorry. But I'm working on it, and hopefully we'll get it fixed. So the problem is that I can show the indicator easily when building drops below the required amount of health, but in the game we have regeneration cores, and we've got other stuff like that that can push the health of the building back up. Ah, yes. So when the health of the building goes back up, I have to take the indicator off. Otherwise, you don't know. You're going to try to snipe something and it won't blow up, and you'll be like, Josh, I hate you. So I have to get the indicator to go back off and then come back on, and that's really hard, as it turns out, in our game. That's much harder than it really should be. So that's what I'm going to work on. That's what I'm going to. I'm trying to get that in. Just letting you know what could happen.
You know what? We believe in you.
Yeah, we believe in you,
We
Josh.
know you
Thanks,
will do it.
everybody.
You will
Yeah.
fix it.
I
You will
believe
have
in
it,
me
so.
too. I just don't believe in in this ability system making this work.
Shout
same
out
with the
to,
skill.
We can do awesome things. We can do awesome things. We've done awesome things. It's just sometimes when you want to do one thing that's never ever been done before, it's really, really hard.
Those are the best things.
Make it happen.
Shout out to Warren Jr. Pickett. Thank you for being a big fan.
Oh, thanks. Cool.
Go on.
All right. Well, no, I'm done.
To
That's
the
it.
event.
That's all I
Okay,
got.
so let me
go.
see. I don't think we are plugged in yet, so give me uno momento while we make it plug in. Like so.
Oh, K9 Stand asked about Alchemist Core and Cheetor. Still doesn't work. Make sure that we investigate that.
Struggling with my cables here.
That's okay.
There we go.
Alchemist Core and Cheetor. Take another note of that. All right, so tell them about the event. All right,
Yeah,
come on.
let's go swipe on the event, and it's time for No and the Sharticons to come back into game.
Yes. And then after that, Hyro, can you answer the question about when we're getting midweek events?
I can answer that now.
You can answer it now because I know what the
because
answer is.
the answer is quite short. Never. No, not never. It's something we have considered several times. We have talked about with different members of the teams. And the thing is that we adjust the weeks to the needs and the capabilities of each player. For some events are easy, for some are hard. And having a midweek event, it would be like an extra layer of, let's say, stress or let's say effort, and then it becomes like frustrating for the majority of players to not be able to be there. And also we have a lot of, there are actually some other things to do on midweek, like alliance battles that we are gradually improving, and some other mods we are considering that at some point would be some midweek kind of event, but not events per se. That's the long answer. And jumping into the event, yes, we have No on the Sharticons, they are back. The setup is you progress, you get Sharticons, boosters, you get a spark, you get 3-star shards, you get more spark, and then finally you unlock a No crystal that has a chance to get a MK3, more spark, 3 or 4-star shards, and a 4, 3 or 2 No. We have been running these kind of events for a while. Just a reminder that No via event is the only way that you can acquire No. Of course, there are some players that already have them, like 3, 4, 2-star levels. Why is still this interesting? Because still the amount of spark and 3-star shards are quite high. We are talking about more than double than usual, almost thrice the usual for the 3-star shards. Inside the crystals, of course, there are also a lot of 4-star shards. And what happens when you get a dupe or No? Well, you are getting a guaranteed power core, that's also good. 4-star, it guarantees you a gold power core, a 3-star, it guarantees you a silver, a 2-star, it guarantees you bronze, and there is always the chance that you get a step up on that kind of power core. So yeah, that's the event for this week. We can see on the battles zones that is the usual. It's the double XP, not the triple XP this time, but it's coming soon. And yeah, that's the event for this weekend.
Cool. All right. Nice stuff.
I love No.
It's cute.
Yeah. I can't see the chat properly with the glasses.
I know, I took them off. To answer a couple of questions that came up. Let's see, one was about Vector Prime. I think Vector Prime should be fixed with the new update. So I think that's correct. So Vector Prime should be fixed with the new update. Question about, let's see, cross-faction bot. Oh, this is an interesting question. Would we ever get another cross-faction bot like Nas? Nas being a one bot that is either an Autobot or a Decepticon. Well, I can't talk very much about this at all, but I can say that there may be some bots coming up that are similar to that in certain ways. They're very similar to each other, and on the Autobot and Decepticon side. And that's all I'll say about it.
Very cool.
That's all I'll say about it. Nothing else.
Some
Nothing
people
else.
asked about power cores for No.
Oh, power core.
Yeah,
like a NOS specific power
Yeah,
core.
we have that idea.
Cool.
It is still encouraged to get NOS to unlock the power core. But what could be a power core for No? Like wearing something? Like a mace or
I
don't know.
don't know.
a big ribbon on top?
Aw.
So
So cute.
I kind of like that big pink ribbon on his nah head.
like Miss Pac-Man, but Miss no.
Yeah.
Or maybe he'd have like food stuck in his teeth. Like a big chunk of
He has Willy stuck in his
Yeah,
teeth.
there you go.
We'll get Wheelie in the game.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, I just spat on my keyboard.
Other questions. Let's see. Jet cores. Someone asked about jet cores, which is I think they're meaning like power cores that increase the damage of the aerial bot's abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's so. Working out the balance on that is a little tricky. There's some things that are going into the game soon that I really want to see the impact of before I bring those in, that's what's going on. Is there are changes happening or some new bots that are gonna change up the mix in certain ways, and I really want to see how those impact the game before I bring in the aerial bot cores, because it's really important to get that mix right, especially with aerial bot cores who can fly over and attack the HQ and stuff like that. There was another question about playable primes. When will we get playable primes in the game? Like some people might be thinking, some people might be watching Power of the Primes and see Megatronus and think, oh, I'd love to have Megatronus actually in the game. You know, fiction-wise, Megatronus is way too powerful. Like, if you got Megatronus on your team, then that's your entire team. You're just gonna beat everybody. You're gonna wipe out the entire enemy team's base. But you can sample some of the power of those primes with our prime cores, which are available and happening. And as a matter of fact, talking about the prime cores, which are happening.
They're happening, everybody. People have
Happening.
suggested punch and counter punch for now.
Oh, punch and counter punch for another. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Wanted to go into the Power Core lab, and we'll see that Solus Prime is turned on now.
Oh.
Find it. Where
There it is.
Both cores.
Yeah.
Prime cores.
And if you go down here, there it is.
Solus Prime.
Solus Prime is on. You can see that Solus Prime's ability is now there for display. So Solus Prime, every 15 seconds you create a turret that has 15% of your health and damage and lasts for 12 seconds. So I'll show you this next week in the stream. We'll take a look at it together in the game next week and take a look at the Solus Prime core itself. But the ability has been revealed, so wanted to show you that. It's pretty cool. I think it's going to be pretty popular.
Don't miss it because it's pretty cool. The turret is amazing. I watched it with him the other day, and it's something so nice to see how it shoots. You'll see.
Yeah, we'll show it to you. And if you're curious, it will scale up the percentage of health and damage that it takes from the bot that spawns it. And that's really cool too. I'll go more into depth with that next week. But yeah, speaking of the primes, their power is in the game through the prime cores. Yeah, so there we are. Let's see. Do you want to, what time? Do we want to do
Let's
the
do
dialogue?
the dialogue and then let's jump into the new bots.
Yeah.
So one
all
question
right.
from Grim Weasel. Please change your name color. New Prime Core event soon. Yes, next week.
That's it.
All right.
All right, cool. Oh, and Sharksy asks, Solus Prime with Lockdown / Huffer? Yeah, if you equip Solus Prime Core to Lockdown or Huffer, you can both spawn their turrets and you get the automatic one from Solus Prime. So, yes, let's move on. Let's do the dialogue.
Dialogue.
Yeah. Oh, Coender Vanderstein, could Huffer get an ability that scales with his stats? So the answer to that is I am investigating it. I am looking into taking the same technology and using it with the other minions that are in the game so that they scale up. So I'm looking into it and I'll let you know. So maybe more information on that soon. Cool.
So the event this weekend, 1,000 Suns,
Yeah.
and it says Rodimus Prime's desire to get the Solus Prime core grows inside him with every passing moment, a burning flame that controls his acts and thoughts. His willpower fails, and he is drawn to it like a moth to a flame. Fire, fire. So we will actually skip the Autobots dialogue because Autobots are boring, and we will go for the Decepticon one. The
Well,
part two.
it's kind of all converging in this. So just to set up the story, like Rodimus Prime is going after the Solus Prime core, right? Solus Prime core is they figured out where it is. Actually, and one thing to point out is none of the bots have actually told each other what the names of these cores are. They don't know what these are. They're just like, oh, this is powerful. Let's grab it.
Let's use it.
But Melody has figured it out. Melody, she's smart. She knows what's going on. She figured out that the Solus Prime core is there, that Rodimus Prime has the Megatronus core, and she says that something terrible could be happening. And Luca figured it out on the Decepticon side, and he said that could be happening, so everybody just stand back.
Just let them.
Let him grab it. Let him take that core, and let's see what happens. So, let's see what happens.
Ooh.
So following on that, keep in mind last week the event image where you could see Rodimus Prime almost getting into the Prime core. So playing transmission.
Okay, who's lockdown?
I will start with lockdown.
Okay.
According to Starscream, this ought to be spectacular.
What'll be spectacular, Lockdown, is the almighty fallout if he's got this wrong. It's our well-buffed butts on the line, not just his.
Overall?
Yeah, the buck has a nasty way of traveling from the top to the very bottom.
Well, Viper, we're about to find out. They have uncovered the Prime core, and Rodimus Prime is headed right for it.
Prime, wait! We should send in drones to contain the core and make it safe. We don't know what this one's power is.
I do, Ultra Magnus. I've known ever since I acquired the Megatronus core. This is my destiny.
Megatronus? Since when did these things have names?
They all have names. All 13 of them. One for each of the original primes. This belonged to Solus Prime. The raw spark of 1,000 suns burns within.
This is getting worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. Cut,
Or better.
Drift, Springer, Ultra Magnus, one of you stop him. Whatever happens, those prime cores must be kept apart.
Too late! Too late!
He got it. And look, he's changing, growing.
A second skin?
Oh, here it comes. Yes, as foretold, Rodimus Unicronus has arisen.
A reason!
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
So
that
there you
was
go.
the third reason to have the shades,
Yeah.
because Rodimus Unicronus kind of looks like the badass bad guy. So yeah.
Yeah, let's look at him. Rodimus Unicronus.
Hey!
Yeah, I'm so excited again, man. He's cool. All right, here we go. So you get to see Rodimus Unicronus. He, we were noticing today, if you've been watching the Power of the Primes animation, that they just actually introduced in the last episode Rodimus Unicronus in that. But you may have also seen his toy, which is pretty cool, and here he is in the game, Rodimus Unicronus. So the opposite of Rodimus Prime, the corrupted version of Rodimus Prime, here he is.
What's the evil version of Optimus again?
Nemesis Prime.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like Nemesis Prime.
Yeah. They look like buddies. Like these two could have like a biker band.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a biker. It needs a leather coat.
Oh, yeah, so good.
Let's watch him transform.
Let's. I'm ready.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
The evil version of Rodimus Cron. Or the, what was this? What do we call this? The futuristic camper van? That is Rodimus Cron. I don't know. I always thought it was cool. I always liked it. He's got the exhaust pipes. He's got the flames coming, but they're dark flames of evil. He's pretty cool. And let's watch him transform back into bot mode.
Dun, dun, dun.
Get in my van, boy. Mr. Cupcake, no. No.
Yeah.
I do want some candy.
I love the like thumb across the throat there.
Oh yeah, like
yeah.
You are so done.
Yeah.
Amaze.
Yes. Looks very biker with his handlebar mustache.
Oh yeah.
One more time. Let's transform.
Let's do it. A few people are asking about whether aerial bots are getting upgrades soon.
Aerial bots are getting upgrades. Well, we've upgraded the scouts. So that's probably why they're asking about it. They think, oh, the scouts got an upgrade. Will the aerial bots get an upgrade? I don't know about that. Aerial bots, they have close range, so the main flaw of the aerial bot is that they'll get pretty close to their target, and they'll take some damage from the defenses. They don't have a lot of health, so if they're attacking on their own, they can get destroyed pretty easily. But that balances out their really strong abilities, which are generally pretty strong. And I know some of you are saying, oh, but they can't one-shot something at HQ level 16 anymore. Well, yeah, that's true, but they can still deal a lot of damage and usually don't take up a lot of ability points to do it. So there's a good balance there with the aerial bots that I'm really scared to knock off, to shift. I think it would be a major shift in the game if we did a big buff to aerial bots. I mean, you think about like a Scourge or Swoop. I said Swoop instead of Straight. Yes. Think about like Scourge and Swoop and like how strong they are. I mean, and they've never been really great at one-shotting anything, but they can deal large amount of damage to a big area. There's some undervalued aerial bots like Thundercracker. Is highly undervalued with that stun ability of his. They can take out I mean, why destroy a defense when you can stun it for 30 seconds, you know?
That's damage you're doing for free, and damage you are not taking, so...
Yeah, so yeah, I think with aerial bots, improving their stats would be something that would be possibly detrimental to the game. So I'd want to investigate that one pretty thoroughly.
Yep.
Okay, let's take a look at the Autobot side.
So one thing, Alvin CG has a proposal for a skin, Rodimus Cron's Oscar Mayer ban. You know, the one with the big sausage on top?
Oh!
I don't think that's happening any soon, but thank you for your values.
Thanks for the suggestion.
I love the suggestion, by the way.
The Wienermobile, I believe is what that's called. Alright, let's look at the Autobot side, because the Autobot side is Inferno. You didn't see him in the dialogue, he hasn't shown up quite yet, but Inferno is coming very, very soon. I went right past him. Sorry, Inferno. Oh, there he is. It's awesome. Inferno. He's very G1. Very G1 Inferno. Yep. His hand does not turn into a nozzle, not into a fire nozzle, but he does have the gun, which I love. I think the gun is a pretty good substitute. But wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. I'm gonna transform Inferno. Here it comes.
There we go.
Oh, I love the sky punch or air punch.
Oh, and the flashes.
Ah, I love flashing. Amazing. Wow.
Yeah, I'm really happy about
That's
that.
great.
And the siren sound, if you heard the siren sound.
Is your sound on?
I hope so, yeah. Should be. Maybe not. Is it?
I mean on the phone, if it's on the phone.
I can't tell. This is not my phone.
It's giant.
Right. It is enormous. But yeah, there he is. Let's transform him back.
It's very cool. Very cool.
Oh yeah, there's some.
Yeah. Cool.
In his bot form, it reminds me like a Viking warrior because this parts
Oh,
on the
'cause of the-
sides.
yeah.
the wings.
Two small wings. It's very nice.
All right.
It's cool.
Oh, they can hear the siren. Good, good. So we'll transform him one more time.
One more time.
One more time.
One more time.
There he is. Yeah. All right, and dirty spot. When can we get a fourth fire truck? Yeah, there are a lot of fire trucks. It's true. It's true. What, we've got Pyromagna. We've got Hotspot and Inferno. Yeah, all the fire trucks. Every fire truck. But you know they're neat. And this one has flashers and the others don't. So that's awesome.
That's an improvement.
Josh likes fire trucks. Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
Actually, Rory on our team for the flashers and the siren were because he really wanted those fire truck accessories, and we figured out the way to do it, make it happen. So I can thank Rory for that one. Good job, Rory.
Actually, the siren sound is Rory doing the siren. He's not. But really cool.
Yeah. All right, cool. There they are.
There they are.
I'll tell you more about their abilities later.
Yes.
I'll save that one. I'll keep you in suspense for a little while longer. All I can say about these abilities is that you will like them. I know with some certainty that you will like the abilities that these two have.
What class are they? Some people are asking.
Oh, they are warriors. I can tell you right now that they are warriors. So they're tough. They'll be punching things in addition to using some alternate abilities to hit things at range. But they're really strong and tough, kind of what they look like, and as you would expect from Inferno. So yeah, warriors. So the ability will be a rush, rush in, but the thing that happens along with it is really good.
It's not going to be peaceful, right?
No. This is not.
No.
It's not a defensive ability. It's a.
Smashy.
I'm not okay. Can't say. I'm not gonna say anything else. That's it.
By
That's
the
all
way,
I'll say.
Steel Dragon, that's exactly what's been running through my head. It's the Warriors come out to play. Have you seen the Warriors?
No.
Oh, it's so good!
Oh, was that the '80s movie?
Yeah, with like the gangs. Yeah, feel you. I was like, it's just running through my head, I'm not gonna say it. And then you did. Love it. Shall we do a question of trivia?
Sure.
Let's do it. So, as always, our trivia comes to us from the lovely Nathan Webb. You can check out some of his super duper art over Hizzy. I'm putting the links into chat. And question the first. Now remember that with your answer, you have to include your in-game name, your alliance, and your HQ level. Otherwise, we cannot grant you a prize. Question the first. As you know, the next Autobot to be released is Inferno. True. And we've based him on the original G1 version. Also true. But what make and model of fire engine was G1 Inferno based on?
Wow.
It's a really hard question.
That is good.
Yeah.
Man.
Now,
Nathan.
I don't know
Awesome.
if it'll help you. It won't. But I'll show you a picture of that. Hey, there's a hint in the bottom there where it says Japanese trucks. So, oh, sorry, Josh, your head is gone.
Oh, my head is a fire truck.
I can change that.
Your wish.
There you go. But again, the question.
My chest is a fire truck.
Your chest is a fire. Is that better than that? Again, the question is, as you know, yes, the next Autobot released is Inferno. And he's based on the original G1 version. But what make and model of fire engine was G1 Inferno based on?
Wow, what a question.
Yeah.
All right, while you're pondering that and
Oh, we've got
searching
some.
for that. Oh, good. Joda says, when does the scout buff go in? Very, very soon. It's with the next. We've got the update out, and then we'll get some an update pushed to that. It very, very soon. Should be next week, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Should be next week. And the other part of the question was getting a small AOE with Thundercracker. Man, I think that would be too powerful, honestly. Like that Thundercracker ability, it's good. It's good. I don't know if you use it at all, but it's just good. So yeah, he can stun things all day long. So let's see.
I have some questions.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, some questions I have seen around. Someone asking about Silverbolt crystal. We'll have it into mind. Let's see if I can set a schedule for it pretty soon. Rodimus Prime and Motormaster bundle in the shop. It will be very soon. Next week, a reminder, we're having a Prime Core shard event. It's a solo event where you get Prime Core shorts and a triple XP for your bots. And someone mentioned to have some combiner bots in events, and I actually like the idea, so I will consider that, and let's see if we can find a place for them too.
All right, cool. Yeah. So we got some answers.
Yes, I've just been randomly picking some. I've done stabbies without you.
Oh, stabby.
We trust you.
Do you?
Sure we do.
I mean, I'm just randomly doing
Sure we do.
oh, this one. I appreciate the trust. It's nice.
Yeah, it's there. Of course it is.
What's that?
Of course it is. Sure.
Oh, good.
We know this isn't just going to your friends.
It's not. It's not. Because, well, it is, because they're all my friends.
Oh. Aww. Yeah. All right. What's the Rodimus Unicronus ability going to be? I'm not going to tell you yet. I'll tell you soon. Let's see. Grand Galvatron asks, is that a post-it note on the can?
I am glad you asked it.
That seems to be a running theme.
Because I love my drink.
What is it?
It's made of Giannis's tears.
Oh,
it says Giannis tears.
Yeah, because he is not here today. And why he's not here today? Actually, these are tears of joy, because he's on holidays. He's in Greece. And he's in the beach.
Yeah, he's on La Playa.
Yeah, he's on La Playa, so that's actually my tears. And it's pretty disgusting if you think about it. Anyways, yeah, I have to cover.
Azriel86 says, SpaceX team, can we get a tab that shows bots needing research? That's interesting. Oh, so I think you're meaning like a filter, the same way that you can filter by name, you can filter by level, yeah, or power. Then you could have a tab that's like research, like filtered by research.
Wait, how many of them do you have? Need research.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, that's an interesting thought. I'll write that one down. I'll write it down. It's being written down.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
I am. Actually, I have to change one because they didn't put in all their info. They did in later. So I will give it to you because you put it in later. So lucky for you, 2 people are gonna get it in this one. That means 4 of you will get it.
4? Can we give away that much?
Can we do that? Yeah.
Crazy. It's crazy Deb today.
You are playing to be gods.
What's that? So our winners. All right, maybe we should say the answer first, hey?
Yeah, so what is the answer?
The answer is...
I have no idea.
It is a Mitsubishi...
Mitsubishi...
Fuso? Fuso F-Series.
Ah, Mitsubishi
Fuso F-Series.
Good job
on
finding that.
So, congratulations to Wei Wei Liu, and Kultaj Daliwal, and Mad Chemist, and Richard Champion. Well done. Well done to all of you. And we shall follow that up with another question.
All right.
Where is it? I have too many docs open. I like can't find anything. Okay. Question the second.
Second.
Remember, HQ level, your in-game name, and your alliance with your answer. So, question is, Rodimus Cron was released in toy form in this year's Power of the Prime's toy range. However, nope, that's not correct. Much like how Rodimus Prime evolves from Hot Rod, Rodimus Cron also evolves, but from which robot?
Okay. All right. So, who's the base robot for Rodimus Cron? That's the question, right? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. For the toy. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Should you have to repeat it one more time?
Well, just want to
It's
make
a bit
sure.
of a tongue twister.
Yeah, it was.
So Rodimus Cron was released in toy form in this year's Power of the Prime's toy range. Much like how Rodimus Prime evolves from Hot Rod, Rodimus Cron also evolves, but from which robot?
All
and
right.
this is not we're not talking about Hot Rod.
Yeah, and we want the name of the toy, not other names that may exist. What's the name of the toy?
The name of the toy. Let's see, do we have any?
We got a couple.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Things are coming. So, what else did we... Oh, someone asked, can we get a power core that's an experience magnet?
That sounds good.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
that's a
we
cool
should
idea.
do something about it.
All right.
At some point.
Yeah.
Are we calling it experience magnet?
Call it experience.
Like a little magnet, and you're like, give me your experience.
That is a good idea. I like that. We have been talking a bit about ways that we can get you more experience. That we can get more experience for you in the game. So that's a pretty cool idea that there could be a power core that helps you get experience. I like that. Definitely like that.
By the way, it's not Rodimus Cron for you guys who are. Some of you are asking, I got a right answer, why didn't I get a prize? It's a totally random draw. Usually we just do random stabbies, but I did random stabbies with my eyes and picked 3 people, actually 4 people today.
So Rodimus Cron is what this guy is named on the Power of the Primes cartoon.
We're talking
animation.
about
the toy.
The toy.
The toy. What's the name of the toy? Which is not Rodimus Cron. Interestingly enough.
Another question we had, end of saga, will be an Alliance leaderboard or will it be a prestige event? So the end of the saga will be called Melting Point and it will be an Alliance versus Alliance event. It's been a while since the last one, it's been since April. It's a kind of format pretty interesting because you can get directly a 4, 3 or 2-star bots of these newly released bots. Rodimus Cron or Inferno.
Okay, so that'll be the one where they'll be able to get Rodimus.
Yeah, it will be the end of the saga,
right.
So it's still...
So not next
time.
week?
No, not next week. Next
okay.
week, Prime Core Shard.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm seeing right answers. You're seeing right answers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. All right, cool. Let's see. What other questions did we have? What else was out there? Talked about that. Talked about a lot of things. I see a lot of answers to questions, so I'm missing other questions. What else do we have to discuss?
Dirty Spot wants you to be a human character in game.
Me?
Oh.
Yeah,
A
you.
human character?
Why not? But no armor or anything. You just go to battle. Maybe a stick, so you can.
I could have a Nerf bat, and I could go around hitting other bots, and like every time I hit them, their stats go down by 50%.
Like a magic wand.
Bam!
This is the
stats
designer's
lower,
wand.
lower, 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 until they're doing no damage at all.
And now you are paddles.
Can we, question from Alvin CG, can we activate Combiner during Alliance War on the bot pick screen? You know, actually, I can tell you that we are working on that. We're working on getting activation of the Combiner into the screen where you're choosing your bot. That is something that we are working on. I cannot promise you when we're going to come out with that. Hopefully not too long, but we are working on that one. Yes, we are definitely working on that. Let's see, Solus Prime, what is your question? I missed your question. I'm sorry. Can you show it again? Can you ask it one more time? And I will do my best to answer it.
Speaking of questions, the answer to that, the toy, is Nemesis Hot Rod.
Nemesis Hot Rod, that's right.
And yeah, in the cartoon it was Rodimus Cron. Engineer Hoist was like, oh, trick question, because in the cartoon versus the toy. And yes, the toy, correct, is Nemesis Hot Rod. So congratulations to H Metal 96, also to Altered Beast, and to Sean Suto. Congratulations, guys. And Engineer Hoist, I will also give you one because you called the distinction between the two early on. If somebody else did, I'm sorry, I just didn't see it. So yeah, if you want to pop your details into chat, then I can grab them from you. Cool. Oh
right,
crap! Wow, we gotta wrap up.
Oh yeah, you gotta go soon. So
sometimes time just like whoa.
Solus Prime, to answer your question, which was what about looking at improving Prime / Megatron and Jetfire / Starscream character cores? They are barely better than the regular Vitality and other core. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we've been looking at the way those bot-specific cores work. We've been making some changes. There are definitely some really good bot-specific cores coming out soon. Once those are out, I'll probably take another look at the ones that were there previously.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Actually, let's make a deal. You do that, and I do an event that rewards these cores.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you don't have them, you will have the new version of them.
We'll improve them, and then, okay, we'll shake on it. There we go.
Wait,
see everybody?
Picture.
Yeah. Wait, we gotta do the Trump. All right.
And I am writing this down, so I don't want to forget.
Yeah, and me too. All right.
So Matrix.
Cool. Well, we will be back next week to talk about Solus
Prime. Did you announce the winners?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I missed that. Okay, go ahead. Well, yeah, we'll be back to talk about Solus Prime. Sorry, it's reading questions. I missed it. We'll be back to talk about Solus Prime. There's still Hot Rod, Inferno, and Rodimus Cron's abilities to look at. We'll have challenge battles. It'll be crazy. There'll be crazy things happening.
There'll be props.
All the time.
We'll have another prop. I don't know what the prop will be.
Yeah, something. All right. All right. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Oh, and before I almost forgot, because I'm a bad person. No. But Nathan's about to have a stream, so go and check that out on the YouTubes. I'll pop it in chat. There you go. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. See you guys soon.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Enjoy your summer.
Oh no, what is?
That's threatening.
Happy solstice.
Bye, guys. Happy
Bye-bye.
solstice.